Hello, one. My name's Fox from Ninetailed, aka Nightmare Fox. And okay, yeah, you can't see. Okay, the only one you can't really see is the Abomination borders down here. But actually, wait. Yeah, you can barely see it, but oh my god, I saw the latest episode of The Owl House, which you might be wondering, depending on when this uploads, how the hell did you get a review out before the official release? And I don't even think probably by the time I usually upload these, which is like 9:30, which I would say go watch the official release when it releases, obviously. But you'd probably be like, how the hell did you do this? How'd you get it out so quick? Well, you see, I'm actually from the future. I time traveled back in time to upload this video. It's very high-tech, magical stuff, trust me. In any case, The Owl House, for the future, that was it, for the future. The newest episode of The Owl House, which, God, it leaves off of a massive-ass cliffhanger. But it does what I believe the first episode did of Season 3, where it starts off where the two paths of King and Luz kind of diverge. Where, in this sense, where you see the King pretty much going, saying happy, she's his big sister and sending her through the portal. But now, instead of seeing from the opposite side of this, we're seeing from what happened on this side.
Goodbye. I'm free! I'm free! Oh, this is the goodest I felt in forever and ever! It's like the
And also, I love this part.
world is singing!
God, I just love that. But also, I will say this episode, I love the Collector. I already liked the Collector before, but I actually really love the Collector's character. It's really, really fun. And also, I always love the archetype of, I guess, the child, I guess. Like the one who's like obsessed with toys. Don't look in my room. The one that's obsessed with all the plushes that I have with the Owl House. The one that's obsessed with toys and that can manipulate the world with imagination stuff. I love that godlike power, but then in the form of a child, it's freaking amazing. I love that for it.
Play if you're freaking everyone out. King!
Oh yeah, I love this part. I love this part.
What are you doing up there? What's happening?
Well, that too, but I mean this part.
I don't know what you
Wait, here we go.
Stay away from my nephew.
I love that. I love that a lot. Good. Best Aunt Lilith. I love it.
That's my best friend you're talking to. Hands up! Whoa!
And Hootie has become a puppet.
You can't hurt people either. But they're not hurt. They're safe and sound in our new house.
Which I also do like this castle thing, which I just realized that he's making out of the Titan bones.
Now, what part do I get?
So King is now living inside of his dad's head. Yeah.
To play.
Also, this part is freaking phenomenal. I'm gonna skip around, obviously for copyright issues, because God, that mouse is gonna slam me hard. Oh, you see the material going up to be built. Mama Ida. And Rain. It's funny because if you go on the internet and you look up stuff like that, Rain being infatuated with Harpy Ida is a thing that is amazing, that I love it, and I love that it is now canon because they are amazed by Ida. Also love Lilith and Ida. Saw King with the Collector. Straight shot to kill. Straight shot to fight. I love that. God, this kid. And I really like too. Another thing I really like, it shows that the Collector isn't doing this out of malice. Because this right here if you would put like, you know, like, yeah, let's get it started kind of music going, this face would match up with that so perfectly. That or being really on drugs. But, not that I know. That I actually don't. But, yeah. Like, yeah. This. God. Oh, God. I'm going to get to Kikimora. Oh, yeah. There's the Pentagram ones, which I paused them to make sure I could figure out what they said. Which, let me see here. Pentagram, Day Unity, I want a refund. What are those things? Time to panic. Bye. Oh my Titan. Oh no. Yeah. What are those things? Which we do see kind of. Actually, I wonder if we see when they're taking this picture. When we see this part. Eveline. Friendly neighborhood pointy head. Yeah. Actually, wait. Is that... Okay, there's that. Oh! This is when Bump and them get changed. Okay, yeah, alright. Okay. Ida. Which, here's my question right here, because I hope it's this and it's not, like, regressing the hero or the character. Like, Ida the Owl Beast starts to take over as they get closer, and Ida reaches for the potion bottle, which I assume she never needed anymore, because her and the Owl Beast have an agreement. But the Owl Beast starts to take over, so I'm kind of wondering, is this just like you're taking control when you're not supposed to? So that's why she was going to down the potion to push the Owl Beast back down? Or does the Owl Beast realize who the collector is or what he is? Because it seems like there isn't just one collector. There's at least like 3 or 4 more. Or at least one of them died. Now that I'm thinking about it. And that's why like the Owl Beast is just like, you know, collector! And just going to kill. I don't know. The Owl House. God, that's a cool like redone too for the collector. I love that a lot. Then loses back in the in-between. Which, hold on, I want to see this. This is another plotline I just thought about too, because there's a few plot lines in this. I can't tell. That looks like horns, but the voice also sounds like the guy who, like, King thought might have been his dad. The hunter guy. So I don't know if that's that hunter guy, or if that's, like, I don't know, the soul of King's dad, or something. Because he kind of looks like he could be he could be a Titan, or one of the hunter guys. Because he has wings, but then he also has horns. Unless that's like, and then also he has the 3 fingers. So I'm guessing he's got to be like King's dad's soul, maybe, or maybe it's King from the future. I don't know. I have no idea. Also, I'm pretty sure this is the Clawthorn Graveyard where they just popped out of.
I'm fine. I saw something or someone, but it was probably just in my head.
And basically just so I can keep going through this for a bit. The repercussions of everything, yeah, those are happening in this. Like, Hunter is completely bummed out about obviously losing Flapjack.
Or illusions. Bellows had a head start, so we should keep moving until we find him.
Then also, there's a whole bit right now where there's a whole other plot line of that I think this part.
I bet we'll all feel better when we punch Bellows right through the face. And yes, I mean through the face.
Thanks, Willow. You're always looking out for us.
aren't you?
Well, someone has to. And it looks like my job here is done.
There's that whole plotline because eventually even Camilla realizes that Willow's holding everything in when she really shouldn't. You should process your damn emotions no matter what gender or whatever the hell. Process your damn emotions. Do not let others also, like, do not try to be like, oh, I gotta be strong for this. Like, you have to process those emotions because if you don't, they're gonna build up inside you and then you're gonna go nuts. So don't just keep those emotions bottled up.
Wow, you kids were really holding back in the human realm, huh?
Maybe a little. Hello, you gorgeous slime.
Oh, I love that blush.
Mija,
And then
you never told me how pretty this place was. The trees, the sky, que belleza.
I love also because there's again the subplot line of Camilla wanting to basically convince Luz to stay in the demon realm. That is a major plot point of this. That is a major plot point in this. Which I love, but also I do love how she's slowly she's also so realizing, yes, this is the demon realm. Where
Kids, stand back. Who knows if that monster is alive or not?
Actually, the Titan skull is normal.
yeah.
Everything else is wrong.
Also, I kind of feel like this is some environmental storytelling with these baby stars. Give me a minute. Lose an amity. But I feel like it's a bit of storytelling with this, which here, the Wailing Star. I feel like these are tied. Basically, like the Wailing Star, at least the Wailing Star, was created by the Collector, if not by like, you know, the Collectors. So yeah, that's a cool little thing right there.
Guys, what?
So like there's been quote unquote remnants of the Collector's influence on the Isles for years that no one really even knew about. Other than obviously the other Collectors killing King's dad.
It's on top of the skull.
Also, another thing that I really like, not only because new Disney Castle, but also that it's both looks like a halo and a crown on top of the Titan head. I like that. That's kind of cool.
I don't know, but maybe we can get some answers in Bonesboro.
Wow, skulls, bones. I can really see this place helping you with your taxidermy hobby.
Technically, I guess, yeah.
You're pretending to like.
That I love how they're drawing Luz in this. Like, I love how obviously her spikes are growing more into her curls, which they always were. But also, like, just like how it looks, like her looking a little bit tired, but still the outfit. God, I love this outfit.
Like this place, aren't you?
No, I love the fact that you've been living on a giant carcass.
Also love how she says carcass. Like, you tell that she has that Hispanic, what is it? When they talk like this in certain parts, accent. She has that Hispanic accent.
It's sweet of you, really. But I haven't changed my mind. After we rescue Ida and King, I'm staying in the human realm. Permanently.
Yeah, no.
It's for the best.
Wait.
And I do,
Talk first.
and I do love that, you know, this is what she's saying, and I'm just, hopefully, and I don't want to rule it out fully yet, because, God, I'd be so disappointed if they did, but it's really looking like she's going to be staying in the demon realm, which, yay, because I already talked about the amphibia again. I do not like the amphibia. Yes! Screw you. Yes! The show starts off with this girl being separate. I'm going into it again. The show starts off, girl wanting to get back to her family and friends. Show ends with girl completely cut off from her new frog family and her friends are gone until 10 years later. Which then the creator then tried to go on Twitter and say, no, Sasha and Marcy have been visiting Anne throughout those 10 years. Trust me, like, they haven't been separated for 10 years. And then now I am told, which I am happy to be told, but also would have preferred it to be in the actual damn show, that I have the book. I want to unbox it with some other stuff. But I would have liked if the goddamn thing, oh my god, I'm pissed again. If that, apparently Sasha or Marcy said that she was probably going to stay with Sasha in the book of the journal. I don't know. I haven't read the journal yet. I have it. I just haven't read it yet. And stay with Sasha in California, apparently. And also that the blue-haired girl and her museum girlfriend are working, and the techies are working on the portal, and I guess gave Marcy and Anne them a call to say, like, we're working on the portal, on a new portal to get back there. God, that's all. If you would have put that in the goddamn ending of the show, because that is the easiest goddamn, I'm going off the topic again, I am sorry, easiest goddamn way you could have had everyone be happy. The easiest goddamn way. Okay, some people move apart. Fine. You can go with that lineup. But don't go like, yes. The whole point of the main character trying to meet her get back to her family and friends, and ends up losing all of that pretty much. Yeah, she still has her mom and dad, but she lost her front. Okay, I'm done. You get it. I'm pissed at that. The Amphibia House was a good crossover. Anyways. Oh, God. Okay. I love how, like, you see his symbol everywhere. I love that so much. And Bella's being an ass. This I like, too. He's seeing, like, all the people he's killed. And it's so goddamn cool. Caleb! I love how, this is the first actual seeing of Caleb. That's cool. Actually, now that I'm thinking about it, I think I now know how this is what he's gonna try to do at the end. Ooh, actually, that might actually, I have another theory for the next one. I'll get to that later. Oh my god, that's a good one. Which, this, again, I'm going to say this right now. Called it! Though not fully, but I did call it. And I'll get to that. Also, them returning to the Owl House. Them returning to the Owl House is a bit sad.
To the Owl House.
Which I love things like, all of the stuff that was there has been there so long that you could see the outline of it, of where it was. And the thing is, it makes, the house does feel empty, especially with all of Ida's stuff in the storage thing. I wonder if they're following him because they know he has Flapjack within him now.
So, this is the Owl House?
Not cool. Also, like, another thing that I want to say, like, because, again, all of Ida's knickknacks that are up here, which I'm going to say this right now that I'm thinking about it, what they did, and it's smart how they did it, because obviously this was all probably one big background that really wasn't supposed to move. So what they did was instead of, like, I'd imagine you probably could find the main file and take these off. And if anything, they probably did something similar to this. But they probably took these entire assets or whatever and just painted over them in, like, whatever editing thing they use to then make these lighter. So then they show, like, it's a few things. One, you don't have to redo the entire thing. Cool. But two, it also allows them to like, kind of show the comedy of how long Ida's stuff has just been there to the point where it's cleaner where they were, where everything else has just been dirty from, I don't know, cooking or dust or whatever. It's great. Like, you see all the knives here. It's That's kind of funny.
I
To me,
heard
at
so
least.
much about.
Yeah, but don't worry, the food's not usually that spoiled.
Also, this part is great. Which not that's what I'm like, oh, okay, yeah, usually it would be fresher food. But then this part is great.
Food. I need some advice.
Well, first you have to pluck out all the dire rat's extra heads. The tiny ones that line the digestive tract might still be bitey, so
I love how Camilla's like, I did not need to know that, and that is not what I meant.
No,
Okay. Here's the thing too. Season 2, I think the V episode, season 2 and the last 2 episodes with Camilla have fully redeemed her in my eyes. And I'm going to bring up when that happens fully, because if you go back to season 1 of the Owl House or Twitter on Owl House, stuff like that, there will be people defending Camilla's choices to the death. They will, and also just sorry, but there will be people like, yeah, a mother should be, like I say, you're okay with a mother sending her neurodivergent child to a camp that is supposed to quote unquote make you think inside the box, aka be normal. And a lot of people said yes. If you don't understand why that's a bad thing. But and I'll say it now. Camilla says that was a mistake. She 100% says, no, that was a mistake. I should not have done that. Like, I should not have done that. So even Camilla is saying that was a mistake. Just so, those certain people out there no, Camilla had the right idea. Even Camilla knew that wasn't a good idea. And she goes up, she says, yeah, that was a terrible idea. I am sorry I put you through that. Camilla is a great mom. I was about to say best mom, but I still think Ida's a little bit better. I still love Ida, and Ida will sacrifice everything for Luz. And I'm not saying Camilla wouldn't, obviously, either. But I've seen Ida do way more, I think. Yeah.
I need advice about Luz. See, she's planning to make a very bad decision for herself. She's so determined to make herself sad, and I don't know how to help.
And I like that, her asking them for help.
I said, like when?
And Gus telling a whole little story here, which is great, which Camilla's like, oh god, this world is nuts.
They have to chain up their homework?
Maybe Luce is going through something like that. My dad didn't.
But yeah, basically the whole thing. And then also, another thing I do like,
Willow, hold on. How are you feeling?
Camilla being a mother too, which I actually really do like this too, where Ida is more of the freelance, I guess, kind of one. But she's there if you need to talk to her. Camilla is the one who will know that. I know Ida, I think, would also, if she saw Luz was hurting, she would also hire. But Camilla does feel like the more passionate kind of one, where I think Ida would make a joke first, and then if the joke didn't land and saw that, oh no, you are actually feeling bad. I'm sorry. Here, let me help. Camilla is more like, I see that someone's wrong, and we'll go like, is there anything wrong? And I like that, because yeah, that's the whole thing with Willow in this
Don't worry about me.
episode.
You heard what Gus said. I'm the reliable one.
It's okay to be scared too.
Yep.
It's not good if you try to hold it all in.
I'm fine, really. And I think you'll be fine too. You and Luce are a lot alike.
That's cute. Also, one thing I love, if you've seen some of my other videos on certain video games, so that Okami is my favorite video game, my number one favorite video game. That is my favorite. Sonic the Hedgehog, favorite video game character. Kingdom Hearts, my favorite video game series. Okami, my favorite video game. Period. With that being said, this reminds me of when Amaterasu walks on the ground and the plants grow around her feet. Also, this part, which I love because I put this in my notes, where Luz is gonna be in Ida's nest.
Wait,
your
And she was. I like that. It's cute.
talisman hatch? Maybe. And nothing's happening.
It's cute, adorable, and I love it.
Remember what the Bat Queen said. To connect with a palisman, you need to express your deepest wish.
And I like that. I like that part too, where that's supposed to be it.
How did you connect with your palisman? Well, after being handed the staff.
Which they never go into how she got shit, I can't remember. Ghost name. I can't they never go into how she got Ghost. They never go into that. Which to me, it's kind of like, why not? Like, what? Like, why didn't you not go into that? I want to know what happened with Ghost. Yeah, they never bring up like who gave her Ghost. It's just that she has Ghost. So maybe it is, because again, my theory was that it's Odalia's. Ghost was originally Odalia's.
I said, I want to be a great witch. Or, I don't know, I want to be an author like...
I love Ghostface.
But she wouldn't move until I admitted that I don't know what I'm going to be when I grow up. But I want to choose the path myself. And that was enough.
It's cute.
I want to be a witch and help my friends. But doing one always seems to mess up the other. Why did this get so complicated? You just gotta be patient.
And I love this head pat. I love this head pat. This is adorable, and I love this so much. I love this so much.
This isn't the only reason you're in here, is it?
And I love this too. I love that. I can't remember, was this picture ever shown before? Because I really love this picture. This terrible 90s like picture. I love this to all hell. I love this so much. This is adorable. This is adorable, and I love it. Because, yeah, Amity is straight saying, yes, like, you know, you're here because, you know, you want to be close to Ida somewhat because of your family and all this stuff. I love this. That's how I knew immediately when she went upstairs, when Amity went upstairs, I saw that door open. I was like, she's going to be in the nest. She's going to be in the goddamn nest. They're all her family.
I'll find Ida and King, no matter how long it takes.
It's Ida and King!
Emperor's Coven was here. There is no Titan.
They were on that shooting star!
How are we supposed to follow them?
Don't worry,
This means they never flew in the human realm also.
I'm a safe flyer.
I love how the animation got really good for that 10 seconds.
Flyer?
And you could tell that the animation got way better just because of right here.
I'm a safe flyer.
That little bounce. She sways a little. That little bounce is great.
Flyer?
God, I'd be the one scared riding with Gus having to stand on the damn thing.
Oh, those things need seatbelts. Oh, hello, sweet Earth. I mean, hello, good sir?
You gotta love how Camilla, even though she's scared out of her goddamn mind, she's like, oh wait, I'm sorry. This is all destroyed. Not Day of Unity. Oh, okay. Yeah, there's a bunch of not Day of... Yeah, do not Day of Unity. Boo, Bellows. Ah, boo. Hide. Run. I can't read the rest of that. You do see that. You do see also, like, and this might also feed in a little bit to my... also, I was saying back in the kitchen. On the kitchen, you don't see the shades of where the knives and everything were anymore when you switch to Camilla sitting on the seat, which gives more credence to the idea that they just painted over in whatever thing to paint it over to hide it, but also, like, you know, added more to it. And also things like this, if you look, it's a little animation thing, little things, but still it's good. Like, you see a little bit here that the run kind of bleeds into here when it shouldn't be. Should be, like, you know, behind this wall thing. But, you know, these are small things that I noticed pausing so I can look at these and, like, write them down. But, yeah, you know, adding stuff on top of it is a really good idea to change to not have to make all new set effects or new backgrounds for it, but also still be able to, you know, make it feel bigger. Because they already have all these backgrounds on, why make new ones? So I gotta make new backgrounds for Owlwolf Town.
Where are Ida and King?
Where is...
Hide your kids! Run. I love all the stars just stabbed into the ground.
Something's coming.
Oh yeah, this is great. I don't know how the hell he didn't see that. I was like, run!
Witches?
Demons?
No, it's... Sparkles?
I would have ran as soon as I saw something was coming. Not because like, oh, scared, more along the lines of, there's a giant blue thing heading our way. We should probably leave. See, I don't know why. I love the colorful, like, childness kind of aspect to something like this. Like, it's not saying, like, oh, yeah, this is great. But I mean this in the sense of I like, I guess, the imagination or the childlikeness of all this. Like, actually, one thing, I haven't finished yet, Epithet Erase, the book series. I really do like the older sister a lot. And especially, like, her powers are actually really cool. I'll make a review on that once I finish that. I have time now. But, one thing is, like, her imagination and everything is very childish, where, like, she fights a s'mores dragon at one point. And I love that idea so much. And also, if Final Fantasy 15, it's great, but the demo had such cool ideas of, like, toy swords, you know, running around this imagination-filled things with different demons, being super small, growing big, like, and then, like, eventually, like, you know, Kid Nox becoming Adult Nox at the end to do the big fight. It's so good. And then most of that's not in the actual game. It's astounding. But in any case, I like this. I like this a lot. The toy weapons are so freaking cool. Kingdom Hearts is also another good idea of kind of like that playfulness with it too. Obviously with Disney characters, but also running around with a giant ass Keyblade. It's a different thing. I love the playfulness of something like that. Of something like this. I love it. If my sword ever get off the fucking ground, you'll probably see some of it. Hopefully, I love that playfulness.
Dad?
Oh yeah, I'm pissed off that apparently there was a whole trailer that was released that was kind of showing off some of this, and they show that there are puppets, and I'm like, God damn it! Because I didn't see the trailer, but everyone going like, oh, you know, the episode leaked. We're not gonna tell anyone about this. We're not gonna, you know, don't spoil anything. But then a shit ton of people started posting that trailer bit, and that spoils the whole toy thing. I'm like, God damn it. Anyways. Immediate screaming. I love it. But yeah, basically, this all happens, and then we find out. First off, when I saw this, I'm like, oh my God, they turned Ida into a marketable plushie! Oh my God! I would love an actual Ida, Owl Beast plush. But, let's see here. Also, I kind of guess this wasn't Ida when, like, you couldn't see her face fully.
There, beast.
The heroic music.
Fear not, citizens of Bonesboro. I'm here to stop this beast's mad rap.
Don't.
Page.
I believe in you, Collector.
Thanks, best friend.
He gives me Ben 10 reboot vibes. And that's not a bad thing. The Ben 10 reboot, the one where like they're like look like really little kids, that was a good ass reboot. I don't care what anyone said. That a good ass reboot. Is it as good as the OG? No. Is it better than Alien Force and Ultimate Alien? Hell yes. Is it better than Omniverse? Hold on there, bud. Omniverse is pretty damn good too. But in any case, I'd say it's about the same with Omniverse, honestly. Yes, I don't like Alien Force. I'm pissing off a lot of people if anyone new comes to watch this, huh? Any case, he gives me that Ben 10 vibes.
Wycliffe, go!
And I love this too, because this shows, and like Luz kind of says it later, or says it in a minute. In a minute, that basically King has been telling the Collector about stories about Luz, which I'm kind of miffed that this kind of didn't happen, because I was really, really hoping they were going to kind of build up, Luz, like King is telling the Collector all about these amazing, about his big sister Luz and all this stuff, who's this great witch and all this things. And like eventually like Luz becomes the Azura of the Collector. That's what I was kind of hoping was going to happen, because it would also feel like a really big full circle where, Azura obviously inspired Luz to become a witch and go to the Boiling Isles and all this stuff. And then Luz has then stepped forward and become like that Azura, become a legend that other kids are going to look after. I kind of would have liked if that was the case. Sadly, it wasn't. At least it doesn't seem like it was right now, but who knows? Also, Snapdragon.
Oh, hooray. I'm back to normal. What? Who's got a pint of apple blood?
I love how she looks like every version of like when they meet their heroes and they look like completely off, or like, nothing against, bigger people, but the standard of like, the bootleg version. It's like, if you ever seen the show Arthur, the Aardvark, like there's the episode where they meet their Superman. I can't remember his name. But like it's like, we're gonna get him to sign our books, and then it's like just like a dude obviously in a fake suit or anything with like a fat gut just hang out, and I just love how this perfectly that this is bootleg Ida.
Hoot hoot.
Time out, everyone! Time out! Terra, for the last time, Ida doesn't
Also, is that a demon we've seen before, and is it dead?
sound like that. She's got more of a cool amp vibe who pretends to be all cold-hearted, but actually cares a lot.
Also, can I say this now? I love the Collector's design, because if you cut the sleeves down a little bit and give him a vest with a hoodie, he's goddamn Sora. He's goddamn Sora. That is a Sora onesie that he's wearing. He is in Wisdom Form Sora outfit. Oh god, but also cool aunt vibe. I hope that you're not trying to say like no, because Ida is way more of a mom than an aunt to Luz. But I would say I would like the idea that the Collector kind of sees Ida kind of as a aunt.
You're a real thorn in my side, you know that? I've had it with you and your...
Also, one, props to Snapdragon for thinking she could insult a literal god and then just go, alright, fine. Oh, yes, I am Ida, the owl lady. Because,
Stupid little dog.
and also is insulting King.
Whatever. All I have to do is play Ida the Owl Lady and I don't get turned into one of those things.
I love how you thought after insulting a god and his best friend, and then thinking you were just gonna get away scot-free. That is that is amazing that you thought this. You're an idiot. You're a moron.
All I have to do is play Ida the Owl Lady and I don't get turned into one of those things, right? Then, let's just continue. Ooh, I like musicians.
Yeah, it's astounding how stupid you are.
You're not being very nice
I love the Collector.
right now. Wait!
Again, and it's not only that you're making a god mad, you're making a childish god mad. That is worse. Because they'll be like, yeah, I'm gonna turn you into a goddamn toy. I'm gonna turn you into a plant. Hell, I'll make you into Faz candy. Faz goo. I'll make you into... God, I read like a synopsis for some Faz Fright things. It's like, Jesus. The Gumdrop Angel one is really messed up. But also, those are really good horror ideas for certain other things. Anyways, let's get into that now. She looks better, surprisingly. Aww.
Collector, buddy, you gotta stop doing that. Think about what you're doing to these people.
You are so boring.
I need to look up who the voice actor is for the Collector, because he sounds exactly like Ben from the reboot.
I'm just playing pretend.
Even playing pretend has consequences.
Or maybe it's just like how they're
Bill Witch
acting.
taught me that.
Oh.
Ida, right? That's what we need. The real thing. A cranky, know-it-all mentor figure. No substitutes allowed. Maybe if I ask real nice, I won't have to turn her into a puppet.
Oh,
No,
God.
her curse is still, in effect. But I can check if she's feeling better.
Oh.
You promise?
Also, I realized both godlike characters have yellow, Cyclera?
You can trust me, Collector.
Aww.
Is that the little king guy you were telling me about?
Mm-hmm.
Ay, qué lindo.
Camilla approves of Luce's little brother.
Come on, King. Let's go back to the archive house.
Also, let me just chart this down right now. There has been the Owl House, there's been the Amphibia House, and now there is the Archive House. I love this. The Owl House. I'll figure something out.
Oh, not yet.
Kitty cats. Also, do like how you kind of see like the reality shift kind of only is. Actually, wait a minute. Hold on. Are those stars still embedded in everything?
Lindo.
Come on, King.
Okay, they are.
Let's go back to the archive house. Wait, no, not yet.
Because maybe spoilers for a future story idea. I don't know. I like the idea of like that the Collector's power is obviously super powerful, but also maybe like these stars act as small antennas around the island to magnify his power. That's kind of a cool idea, and I kind of like it, and I'm probably going to take it if they don't use that. Yeah, anyways.
Okay. The eyeballs on the ground are normal, but the little space cherub is the danger?
Camilla, if you know what cherubs are, God, those things are terrifying. 4 heads, a lion, a goat, a human, and a eagle, if I remember correctly. 4 wings are on there, I think. Yeah, biblically accurate cherubs. God, run.
We should follow them. Bellos is probably trying to get back to the Collector.
He's not wrong.
It looked like they were playing a game.
Yeah, with some kind of messed up version of my life.
Yep. And, God, these guys.
That's where we have to go.
You'll never make it. Because you guys are losers!
Can I also say right now, you can 100% tell that Donna was a 90s child. From the sound right, because that is something from the 90s. 1. The losers! Yes, 90s. The sunglasses. Even kind of the setup of like the school, the kids eventually take over the school and try to run. It feels like a 90s kind of thing to happen. Yeah, I know Lord of the Flies bullshit. But like, yeah, it just feels like it.
The Golden Guard, Hunter, told us about.
And then, actually, let me see. Hold on. I want to see.
Whatever the Emperor threw at us. But when the
Did he just wrap his palisman with knives?
spell hit?
See, there's Skara, but no one's taking the picture of her.
We realized things wouldn't be so simple.
See, right there would have been a cool one to be like someone taking a picture, like right there, like, or taking the picture for it.
After the adults recovered,
That's when the Collector's spy showed up.
And then obviously here's this bit where then we see Basha them trying to fight. Also, I love how anime alien these are. Like, this is some shit you would see in Devilman. Like, I kind of like it. It's like they're very simple, but very kind of like scary a bit. Like even the like it feels like old anime sound effects, 90s anime sound effects on that. I don't know why his circles were green, but okay. And then here's there's when she gets turned to things. That's with the other pentagram picture.
Bump and the adults were turned into toys and taken away. We've been hiding here ever since. And somewhere along the way,
This guy, I looked at him like, why does he have a mustache and a beard?
went from being Matholomew to Man-Tholomew.
Yep, and it's Marker. That face, these faces are great. Also, Morning Mark kind of called like the whole like post-apocalyptic look of these guys with like cloaks and everything. He didn't get everything right, but he did get some things right. And honestly, he's got things right to the point where I wouldn't surprise if he's on the Owl House like team, and he literally just like takes little bits of that's of like what's going to happen and adds it to sort of like, yeah, these guys are gonna be taken over. These guys are gonna be like rebels kind of thing. I think he might call Ida cutting her hair. God, I am already probably like an hour or so in. But yeah, these guys all take over. I'm gonna kind of speed through this kindergartner term. Yeah, the kindergartners spelled kindergartner wrong, but also our roving band of not mercenaries, but bandits. It would very be surprising if the Mr. Shack did not make these shirts, but Bella's more like Black Growth. Collect this. I survived the day of Unity, and all I got was a t-shirt. Collect this.
Get your t-shirt. Bootleg candy. Now that you're
Bootleg candy.
Mama's a puppet, it's time to eat that candy.
That's a really messed up way to sell that.
I'll save you, father.
The children have weapons. And you might think, what do you mean by that? Well, you've seen the episode. You know where I'm going with this. That is a paper ninja star! That is razor damn sharp!
Let the blood of your enemies give you strength.
This is
A statue of
also another thing that says Donna is a 90s child.
Bump who risked his life for ours.
It's so nice to see teachers getting the respect they deserve. I think.
Because when, other than 90s, early 2000s, was skateboarding this big of an idea? Like, I feel like skateboarding has really gone downhill since back then with Tony Hawk Pro Skater and all this stuff. And yeah, like God, this feels it in memory of the coolest principal ever, Principal Bump, aka Princey P. Come on, that 90s accent fits perfectly with that.
Hey, where have you guys been?
Who's tall loses great for Camilla. But also also one, apparently they've been eating paper clips.
Have people been eating those?
Because they thought it would be a good meat substitute. I love this too. Also, Grom sweater. I just realized that. Or Grom shirt. When I saw Ed, I'm like, why? What happened to you?
Oh my Titan.
Yes.
Ed, you're gonna hurt yourself.
I don't care. I'm gonna hug my sister.
I really, if you watch the first season to now, I really feel like most of Ed's brain cells have died since, like, the library episode. I feel like they've died very much, and he's become way stupider. I just feel like that's happened. Oh, yeah.
You and Dad left the factory. I bravely set off to find you.
Fell into an empty well.
Not empty. There were rocks at the bottom.
I think you might have a concussion, bud. But, and then also, we find out who's leading this whole thing. Oh, wait, before that. Well, we do. We find out who's leading this whole thing, where basically, and just this short enough, short and sweet. Bosch is in control. There you go. But also on this note, Bellows coming back to the skull. God, I'm hungry. I'm gonna eat after this. I kind of love seeing Bellows using the sigil magic. Glyph magic, glyph. Also, this scene is really good. This scene is really good. Caleb and all of the other Golden Guards. It's great. There's the one that you see in the flashback. I kind of want to know about this one because I like his hair. These two actually. This one looks almost like This one looks like Hunter. Also, a lot of them have the scar over the left eye, which does Hunt. I can't remember if Hunter has that right now, but a lot of them have that scar over the left eye thing. I'm noticing. These two are probably just copy and paste, and these two also. But I like it. It's still good. And we come to here. Oh yeah, I think I skipped over it. He said he's looking for a new body. He needs a new body. Which, if you remember correctly, this is not what I want to bring up, but I want One Ring from Lord of the Rings a little bit. And mind you, the One Ring, it kind of connects to all the other seals. Kind of right. The other symbols seal is probably going to channel all of the magic from everyone. How long am I going? I'm sorry. Into Unity into Hunter. Sorry. And make him an extremely powerful witch. Basically, I basically called the draining spell. All of his magic right here on this page. He's not a baby. He's him having red eyes, him having received all this magic stuff that and become perfected. Stone Sleeper, lungs, and like this. Let me see. Bellows is obviously trying to make Hunter into a perfect Grimwalker. But then there's the part where people said, like, oh, Hunter probably is going to get possessed and do a whole Orochimaru. I was correct on that note, and I was correct on that too. Yeah, that happens. This is pretty much also what happened. Oh, that's what happens here. Hunter possesses the guy that possesses a body of it, and he's making a body work. I call that shit. Jump cut.
Okay, so I've been trying to edit this damn video for about 2 to 3 days now, and I've made around 16 edits, and assuming... And that's by the time I'm recording this. So, so there might be more if this one gets back. So, and basically each edit of this, because this was a long ass review, is like 150 minutes. So, and each time I rendered it, it takes about 2 to 3 hours. Because I want to get these out, and I don't want it to be like, oh yeah, a week with all the bump backs or whatever. I want to get something out. I'm going to cut this in half. And then have it uploaded. Hopefully, I can get part 1 out quicker, and then also then part 2 out, hopefully a bit sooner. That way, it doesn't take 4 hours for it to all render and stuff. I apologize for breaking it up. Also, the next video I'm probably gonna do is probably my reaction to Overly Sarcastic Productions' newest Journey to the West or Monkey Kid. It's gonna be one of the two. So, thanks for watching. Share my videos. Hopefully, enjoy this. Yeah, well, after the 2 things, but hopefully this all works. But yeah, sorry for breaking it up into 2 pieces, and thanks for watching, and we will see you later. It's literally like 3 a.m.